Ladies and gentlemen, just let me share you one of the best experience that saved my life, that helps me. I don't know, this experience may help you too, or this may improve the life of a single individual. For at least 15 years, I always wanted to suicide. I always wanted to kill myself. I don't know the reason behind. I don't know every time why I wanted to suicide. But I always experience a bad drug consumption. Even though I took different drugs, I always pray to my God while I was sleeping. First of all, it started when I exposed to my first love. Then gradually that addiction became my partner. After a long praying and after a long drug consumption, one day exposed to a book called Think and Grow Rich. I remember time was very tough because of COVID. I did my best to get this book. I studied it for at least more than 10 times. Then gradually I started studying different books. Even though I don't know how can I transcend my life, I became from different addictions, free from love problems, and I became free from anything that always worried me. And my life gradually became better and better. I realized that, and I actively involved in this study for at least the last 6 or 7 years. And I knew that studying and understanding our mind and trying to apply this education can improve our life. So, even though I am not the person who has a PhD or doctorate level mind experience, I learned a lot and I applied a lot that makes me from my addiction, my different ethnic based belief, and from different cultural and traditional bad exposures, and it gives me a relief and a compassionate life. So today, let us see one by one as much as possible about our mind. We do have three types of mind lives. One is conscious mind. The other one is subconscious mind. The third one is superconscious mind. So let us see some point that can help us, and I will come back. Thank you.
The 3 levels of the mind. Your mind is your world. Change your mind, and your world changes. Every human being operates through 3 layers of mind, whether they know it or not. 1. The conscious mind, the thinker. 2. The subconscious mind, the believer. 3. The superconscious mind, the creator. The conscious mind, the pilot, 5%. Role, decision-making, logic, choosing focus. This is the mind you use when you read a book, make a plan, decide what to eat, analyze a problem. It is your awake mind, but it controls only 5% of your life. Heavy checkmark functions. Logic, willpower, temporary memory, choosing thoughts, awareness of the present. Heavy checkmark example. You decide, I want to become successful. This is a conscious decision. But alone, it is weak. Willpower fades in hours or days, that's why motivation dies quickly. Heavy checkmark people who taught this. William James, father of psychology, the greatest discovery is we can choose our thoughts. Earl Nightingale, success teacher, you become what you think about. Heavy checkmark impact on success. Your conscious mind chooses the direction, but your subconscious drives the car. The subconscious mind, the engine, 95%. Role, beliefs, emotions, habits, identity. This mind controls 95% of your behavior. It does not think logically, it obeys instructions and repeats patterns. Controls, habits, confidence and fear, emotional reactions, automatic behaviors, self-image, who you think you are. Heavy checkmark it cannot judge. If you say, I am unlucky, I am not good enough, this is too hard, your subconscious mind says, okay, let's make that true, and it creates experiences to match those beliefs. Heavy checkmark example. A person consciously says, I want to be rich, but subconsciously they believe, money is hard, I am not worthy, rich people are bad. The subconscious will block success no matter how hard the person works. Heavy checkmark how to program it. The subconscious learns through repetition, emotion, imagery, environment, identity. Heavy checkmark people who taught this. Sigmund Freud introduced the subconscious mind. Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Tony Robbins teaches identity-based transformation. Neville Goddard, Imagination Creates Reality. Heavy checkmark impact on success. Your subconscious controls your decision-making, confidence, opportunities you notice, people you attract, habits and discipline. A strong subconscious identity equals unstoppable success. A weak or negative subconscious equals repeated failure. The superconscious mind, the infinite intelligence. Role, creativity, intuition, higher guidance, genius. This is the mind beyond the physical brain, a higher intelligence you tap into during deep meditation, flow state, prayer, creative inspiration, moments of clarity. It is the source of genius ideas, intuition, inner knowing, sudden insights, creativity, spiritual connection. Heavy checkmark example. You think about a problem for weeks. When you relax or meditate, suddenly the answer appears. You didn't think it, it arrived. This is the superconscious mind. Heavy checkmark people who taught this. Steve Jobs used Zen meditation for superconscious creativity. Albert Einstein, intuition guided his greatest ideas. Nikola Tesla said his ideas came in flashes from a higher mind. Deepak Chopra teaches cosmic consciousness. Paramahansa Yogananda, superconscious meditation. Heavy checkmark impact on success. Superconscious access is the difference between working hard versus working with universal intelligence. It gives perfect timing, inspired direction, abundance mindset, creativity, inner peace, a sense of purpose. People who achieve greatness always tap into this level. Trident emblem: how the three minds work together. Your conscious mind decides, I want a great life. Your subconscious mind believes, I deserve it or I don't deserve it. Your superconscious mind provides the path, opportunities, ideas, and intuition. When all three align, success becomes natural. The most powerful teachers and their lessons. Full Moon 1. Buddha, master the mind, master life. He taught that suffering and liberation both come from the mind. New Moon 2. Neville Goddard, imagination creates reality. He showed that subconscious belief shapes your entire world. Glowing Star 3. Steve Jobs, superconscious creativity. Zen helped him access the field of intelligence that guided his innovations. Full Moon 4. Napoleon Hill, the mind commands success. In Think and Grow Rich, he explained how subconscious faith and superconscious intuition create wealth. Glowing Star 5. Deepak Chopra, universal intelligence flows through you. The superconscious mind is the bridge between you and the universe. Fire the impact on your success. 1. Conscious mind sets goals. 2. Subconscious mind builds your habits and identity. 3. Superconscious mind opens the path to your destiny. When aligned, you experience more opportunities, better decision-making. Summary: the human mind is a three-layered power that can limit you or transcend you, depending on how you use it. Your conscious mind is the pilot. It chooses thoughts, goals, and directions. Your subconscious mind is the engine. It stores your beliefs, identity, habits, and emotional patterns, silently shaping 95% of your life. Your superconscious mind is the source, an infinite field of intelligence that gives intuition, creativity, purpose, and guidance beyond logic. When the three align, a human being becomes unstoppable. The conscious mind says, this is who I choose to become. The subconscious mind replies, I believe it. And the superconscious mind whispers, here is the way. This alignment is the foundation of every enlightened teacher and every world-class achiever. Buddha mastered the mind to end suffering. Neville Goddard showed that imagination shapes reality. Napoleon Hill revealed that belief and intuition create success. Steve Jobs used superconscious insight to innovate beyond the world's expectations. When you consciously direct your thoughts, when you subconsciously believe in your worth, and when you open yourself to superconscious guidance, you rise above fear, limitation, and circumstance. This is how ordinary people become extraordinary. This is how humans transcend.